We had somebody who cut their serving size of energy fuel in half and wondered why they had all kinds of issues. Let me explain what happened. Hi, I'm Coach Rob. We received an email from a listener who really tore their stomach up because they took their isotonic drink and they didn't mix it the way it was spec'd. It was 2 scoops to 20 ounces of water, identical to what we have with our energy fuel. The problem stems from when you take and you cut the concentration in half, you affect 2 things that I want you to become a student of. Number 1, your body will not absorb it. That's what we refer to as the osmolarity. And the reason why your body won't absorb it is because the carbohydrate concentration mix is off. Now, please don't check out and go, oh, those are big words. I want you to think about it. If you enjoy riding motocross or you do anything with 2-stroke engines, you know that you've got to mix a certain amount of oil to a certain amount of fuel to keep the motor from either blowing up because it seizes or fouling a spark plug because the spark plug gets wet because of the excessive oil. Your human body is the exact same way. When you take the concentration rate, in this case 2 scoops to 20 ounces of water, without you realizing it, we've already done the food science behind the scenes to make sure that the carbohydrate concentration mix, the percentage of carbohydrates, is ideal for absorption. So you see how those 2 come together? You don't want to mix 20 ounces of water to 1 scoop because you're going to have the wrong concentration of carbohydrates, your body won't absorb it, and a couple bad things can happen. We've seen it go 2 different ways. You could actually end up backing up your system. That's never fun or enjoyable. Or it could go the other direction and cause loose bowel syndrome. Every human being's a little bit different. So I don't know how it'll affect you, but most importantly, I just don't want you to experience either one of those ugly situations. Please, if you're using a powder product, I would love it if you would use energy fuel. There's a link in the description below, but this isn't a sales pitch on energy fuel. We just put an extensive amount of research, over 6 years of research and 4 years of beta testing before we even took the product live. We have 3 formulations based on intensity and duration. The last thing I want to see you do is end up having some GI distress only because it's not mixed properly. So no matter what sports drink you're using, please make sure that you match the scoop size, the number of scoops, to the amount of water. And just a little side note, please make sure that your sports drink has calories. This is one of the little tricks that a lot of companies do to make a lot of money. The most expensive component of a sports drink is the sugar. So the idea when you're out exercising, don't buy into the propaganda on a low calorie, 0 calorie. Where's your body going to get the energy from? You've only got about 60 minutes of stored energy for the average person. After 60 minutes, you're going to need a fuel source. So you need to make sure that your sports drink has calories. Strive to take in around 300 per hour. I hope this has clarified what ended up happening when somebody tried to shortcut the way that the sports drinks are made. I hope that you won't fall into that same trap, and I hope this makes sense. As always, if I put a video together and it creates more questions than it answers, please do me a favor, send us an email, contact@coachrob.com. I can't thank you guys enough for watching the videos. The amount of emails and feedback we get are continuing to compound week over week. If you haven't liked, subscribed, and turned on the notifications, please do me a favor and do so. We greatly appreciate it. And I hope you'll find one of these 2 new videos interesting. Thanks for watching.